hold on. We're going.
It's gonna be moving fast.
Excuse me. Does it auto advance?
It auto advances.
Well, I didn't know that.
We can pause the game so you can read the line.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
So don't worry, don't rush. Just do it at your own Yayoi pace.
Just every time her mouth starts flapping, you start talking.
Needs to be shut up.
Go ahead.
I feel like it should be higher pitched than
Hold on.
You might think the little girl from Persona.
that. One.
The one at the playground.
Oh, her!
Micah,
Takoyaki!
yeah.
Takoyaki!
Excuse me. This is I almost said takoyaki.
Takatsuki.
I know what her name is.
Yayoi. Oh
I know what her
gosh,
name is.
that actually has a ring to it.
Shut up!
I mean, the only syllable she's missing from her name out of takoyaki is the ko.
Okay, go on.
Okay, we'll shut up now.
I'm trying, guys. This is Takatsuki Yayoi. I came here just like I was supposed to. Is anybody home?
Glad you could make it, Takatsuki-san. Takatsuki-san, that's hard to say. Glad you could make it, Takatsuki-san. Welcome to the 765 Production Training Camp. We haven't met yet since I'm new, but I'll be working as the producer around here. My name's...
The producer? Oh my gosh, I had no idea we had someone with such a cool name working at the company! That's amazing! I'm gonna work as hard as I can too, so I don't fall behind. Which reminds me, I actually wanted to ask about something. I'm worried about leaving my brothers and sisters alone for too long, so would it be alright for me to go back to my house to take care of them once in a while?
I don't have a problem with that, of course, but wow, you look after them all by yourself? That's pretty impressive. You seem very reliable for your age, Takatsuki-san.
I don't know about that, really. I mean, I've never actually had an adult call me Takatsuki-san before either, so... So, can I ask you to just call me Yayoi? That'd be better, I think, because then I wouldn't have to blush and giggle every time you say my name.
Alright, if you're okay with that, Yayoi it is. Go ahead and come on in, Yayoi. That's really good. Now, first things first, I'd like for us to settle on a management policy for you, Yayoi. In your own words, could you tell me what you'd consider your strong points to be?
My strong points? Let me see, I'm really good at helping out around the house. I can clean and do laundry and take out the trash, anything at all.
Well, that's great, but what I was hoping that you could tell me more about was your, strong points as an idol?
As an idol? Oh, this isn't something people usually realize about me as much as other things, but I'm actually pretty smart.
Smart? Well, I'll admit, of all the good things your colleagues have told me about you, that wasn't one of them.
I'm especially good at Othello, too. So good that they're all afraid of me at the Othello Club in town. Do you think we could use my intelligence to increase my appeal as an idol?
Oh, I see. Cute and outgoing, but she'll outwit you if you're not careful. Yeah, I can see that angle. Alright, then let's have a game right now, and we'll see how far we can take this.
No, don't flip those ones. You beat me.
So, your skill level seems about average. If anything, I'd say maybe focus a little more on long-term strategy instead of just taking each move as it comes.
Oh. And this was the one thing that I was actually really confident thinking about. If I want to succeed as an idol, then I'm gonna have to get even smarter and smarter, or else.
Well, if that's the direction you want, here's what we can do. We can make mastering games one of the objectives of your development at this training camp. Not just Othello, but all different kinds of tabletop games, I mean. I think the skills you learn in doing so will absolutely help you advance your career.
All different kinds of games. Yeah, I like that idea. In order to make the most of this opportunity, I think I'd like to try taking on a lot more than just Othello.
That's a good attitude to take. And fortunately, the most important resource for diving into intensive game training is readily available here at the camp.
The most important resource? What's that?
Well, mainly people to play with, right? I mean, you are going to have all your friends from the agency here.
Hey, you're right! And not only that, but if you have the time, maybe you and I could play again too?
Of course. I plan on doing as much as I can to help out too.
Yay! Thank you. Then I'm gonna use this training camp to train my brain with games. Hopefully once I've gotten smarter, it'll help out my idol work too. My goal will be to become a top idol who's good enough to host a huge Othello tournament with all of our fans.
Sounds good. Let's have fun stepping up your idol game little by little. Use strategy games to draw out Yayoi's hidden potential. We came up with a pretty interesting management policy this time.
Okay, what in the world is Othello?
It's also called Go. It's the game where you have stones that are colored black and white on each side, and you...
Oh, okay, never mind, I know that one. I didn't know it's called that. I'm just so used to it being called Go.
In Japanese, well, apparently, Yayoi knows it as Othello. We can call it either name over here, too, though.
Okay.
I don't know, I looked it up online, and it seems like maybe Othello is more common over there.
Yes, yeah, guess so.
Alright, Ranky. Having just completed a superb rank up live, Yayoi called me over to the living room, saying she wanted to let me see how much smarter she's gotten since we started. Oh, you do remember how to pronounce that?
Yes.
Thank you so much, producer! Because of you, I got to be recognized as an official rookie idol!
Congratulations, Yayoi. It's thanks to your hard work too, you know.
Nah. Anyway, today I'm going to develop my critical thinking skills even further by training with a game other than Othello for the first time.
New game, huh? So what are you going to play? Hey, this is a thing.
Hi, this is a thing.
Hi.
Yayoi is his favorite character.
Oh, cool. She's my favorite, too.
She's so adorable.
We're gonna play cards. There's this card game called Grand Millionaire that I think I'd be pretty good at. I already found people to play with, too, so let's bring out today's opponents.
Oh boy.
Good luck.
Rising up from the depths of the darkest battlefield, a beautiful girl shrouded in mystery and playing cards. The Ami of Clubs answers your call. As does the Mommy of Spades. Remember, Yayuichi, every time you lose, you gotta take off one piece of clothing. What? But if we have to take something off every time we lose, we'll all catch colds.
Ahem! Your producer is standing right here, and I say that rule is not allowed!
Nichan, what good's a game if there's not a little frisk involved?
I'm just going to assume you meant risk there, but it's still a perfectly good game without, regardless.
That's fine then. We'll just have Nichan take something off whenever anyone loses.
Oh my god, girls, what the hell are you trying to do to me? Please just play the game normally, would you?
Yes, producer. Okay then, Yayuichi. We're gonna have a 3-player game. We'll teach you how to play.
Alright, do your best, Yayoi. Put on a good show for him, just like you did earlier today.
Okay, I'm gonna win. I should have gotten at least just a little smarter by now, so I'm not gonna lose to two of my juniors. Aww, no fair! Why is it only me who ended up with so many cards?
We all started out with the same number of cards, Yayoi. Nothing unfair about that. It's just that you're the only one who hasn't been playing any of them. Okay, my turn. I play the 6, 7, 8, 9 of spades. Your move, Yayoi. Anything?
I have no idea what combination I can play on top of this. Producer!
Let me see. According to the house rules, if you had any sequence of 4 card of one suit starting at 10 or higher, like the 10 Jack, Queen, King of Hearts, Spades, Clubs, or Diamonds, you should be able to play those.
When you say it to me all at once like that, there's no way I can take it all in. I pass.
Alrighty then. Guess I'm starting the next trick. How about just one this time? It's an ace, so you can only beat it with the strongest card. Got any twos, Yayoi?
I used up all my twos at the beginning, though. Producer, why is two the strongest card in the game?
What do you mean, why? That's just how the rules are, right?
Aw, don't you understand, Yayoi? 2 is the most powerful card because it's the same as the number of the most powerful asset us girlies have, right here on our chests.
That doesn't really make it any easier to understand. Producer, I think my brain is overheating from too much thinking.
Overheating? Are you alright, Yayoi? Oh wow, you're not kidding. Your face is all flushed. Oh, good, we have ice. Sorry, girls, but I'm going to take the leftover ice from our glasses to make a compress for Yayoi. Yayoi, just hold still for a minute.
Aww.
Thank you. It's nice and cool and feels really good. I'm a lot more comfortable now.
Alright, good. Think you can keep playing?
Yep. I don't know how it'll turn out, but I'll keep trying my best until the very end. I ended up being the extreme needy. We're already poor enough at my house. I don't need any extra help from this game.
You've got quite a ways to go, Yayoi. The Futami twins have staked their lives on the art of the game. You couldn't beat us if you tried for a billion years. Better start picking up some new strategies if you want to get any better. And with that, the mommy of spades magically twinkles back into her deck. Pew, pew, pew!
That didn't turn out so well, huh? We're gonna have to keep working to help you get better at dealing with all different types of games, I think. Because if you can easily adapt to any new set of rules on the fly, we know you'll be able to handle any random incident that might happen on stage, too.
Producer! Yeah, you're right. I may have managed to become a rookie, but like they said, I still got a long way to go. I need to keep on improving my problem-solving skills more and more. Please keep looking after me, producer. I will never give up. Not at games, not at being an idol.
She may have lost badly to the twins, but you wouldn't know it to look at her. Her intelligence training is just getting started, and she's ready for more.
Shut up, people.
The card game they were playing, Grand Millionaire, is a, Japanese card game. I don't quite remember what the...
Sounds like numbers where like you have to pick up more cards and put down.
It almost sounded like poker.
Or it sounds like
Honestly, to me, it sounded like rummy.
Oh,
It was a trick-taking game. It's called Dai Fugo.
Oh, okay.
I don't know Daifugo, but it
I
sounds
played
like to
Daifugo
me
before.
similar to Uno, but it sounds like it's like Uno, but in another way.
Kind of. I've played Daifugo before. It's insanely hard to understand the rules, though.
And there's so many house rules you can add to it, too.
Yeah.
Seriously? Oh gosh.
But the next game is a lot simpler.
Okay. I'm gonna want to learn all these games, and then if anyone goes like, "Let's play this game," I'll be like, "What the fuck is Oh no.
A few days after her latest rank up, Yayoi called me over to the living room again. Looks like she's found another game to temper her brain with.
So I was completely helpless trying to win a Grand Millionaire the other day, but this time I'm ready to show them my thinking skills have gotten a little better since then. Because my fans have started praising me for it. One of them told me they notice how I don't crash into the set as much anymore when I'm thinking hard about something.
I see. That was maybe nice of them to say? Anyway, what sort of game will you be taking on this time?
We're gonna play a different kind of card game today. And this one is perfect for an up-and-coming idol like me. We're playing... Old Maid. All I have to do is not be left with the Joker.
Old Maid? That seems like a game with way simpler rules than the last one. Are you satisfied with that?
Well, if the rules are too complicated, though, it gets too hard for me to think about all of them, so this is just the best I can do for now, I think. Oh, and just as a special for today, I've asked some of our friends to be our cheerleading squad!
Yapion! Yesterday's enemy is today's BFFE. You can do it, Yayoi-chi. Don't hold anything back. Feel free to cut loose and give us your best shot.
Thank you, Ami. Thank you, Makoto-san. And over here, this nice lady has agreed to be today's opponent.
It will be my pleasure, Yayoi-chan. If you could find it in your heart to go easy on me.
Azusa-san, huh? She's a terrific opponent. You can definitely count on her not to do anything sneaky or untowards.
Let's hurry up and get started. Let the Yayoi versus Azusa-san Old Maid match begin. Somehow it came to this, producer. Both of us down to our last card and only one move away from winning.
Well, that is what tends to happen when you only have two people playing.
That's awesome, Yayoi. You have a chance to finish it right now with a final well-aimed strike. Don't lose to her, Azuna!
Asuna!
God damn it! Don't lose to her, Azusa and Chan. Come on! Bury that Joker deep in that ample bosom of yours!
You know, there's a certain point at which it ceases to be cheerleading.
Here you are, Yayoi-chan. Please, go ahead and draw whichever card you like.
Which one? The one on the right? Or...
Keep your head in the game, Yayoi. Remember, if you can't win against Azusa-san even with this simple rule set, where do we even go from here?
Thanks. You're right. I'm supposed to be showing how much smarter I've gotten. Got it. It's that one.
Well, no turning back now. Which one did you get, Yayoi?
I did it. It's not the Joker. That means I win. Yay!
Oh my, I've lost. What a shame. You incredible, Yayoi-chi. Wow, that was pretty lucky. You hardly ever see someone finish up the final showdown in one shot.
We did it, producer. Thanks to you, I won. But the truth is, I did use a little bit of a secret trick to make it easier. Do you know how I was able to tell which card in Azusa's hand was the Joker?
A secret trick to figuring out which of her cards was the Joker? Let me see.
They're all old cards and they're all marked.
It was Old Maid, too.
Did you maybe watch her eyes and figure it out based on where she was looking?
That's right. I saw that her eyes kept flickering back to a certain card self-consciously, and I knew that that was the Joker.
Oh my, were they really? I wasn't even aware of it myself.
All the experience I've gained as an idol definitely came in handy today. Without that, I never would have been able to see through you.
Really? Now I'm curious. What part of your experience as an idol helped you do that?
It's something I've noticed immediately whenever we do shows. The way their eyes gravitate towards whatever major thing we have to attract their attention. Like the musician's guitar solo, or those amazing rigs we set up when they go up. With us as the sun just now, it just felt kind of like the same thing, I thought.
Interesting. So that's how you could tell. Wow. Even in a casual game like this, there's evidence of her growth to be seen. She's coming along very nicely, isn't she? And so, after a few more back and forth rounds of Old Maid, the final results came to...
We played so many rounds! I'm super satisfied!
Thank you for the match, Yayoi-chan. I hope to play with you again sometime.
So Yayoi, how did your win ratio turn out?
I've made huge progress since last time. 1 out of 10 rounds we played, I won 5!
So your increased experience brought you up to 50-50, huh? She is really giving this her all, though. At this rate, we may end up being able to sharpen her mind a whole lot more.
The next one.
It's Shogi. Is it Takane?
Nope.
Oh, God.
Both Yayui's intellect and her idol skills are developing at an increasingly good clip, so apparently she wants to try her hand at a pretty difficult game today. Wonder what it could be.
I said I know who it is.
Wonder what it could be. Let's see, they're playing in the hallway, I guess.
Today is the Shogi match! This game has so many complicated rules, I can't even remember them all.
Shogi, huh? That is a pretty difficult game. So, question. Why are you wearing that outfit?
That's because this is an official 765 production title match. I wanted to make sure I was properly dressed for the occasion.
I see. So this is like your uniform. Once you get to be a fully qualified idol like you, I guess it's important to be particular about your appearance, even when you're playing games.
Uh-huh. Because this is going to be a highly publicized match. Just look at how jam-packed the spectator seating is.
Do your best, Takatsuki-san. A formally officiated Taito Lu bout. One would be remiss to regard such a spectacle with a blinded eye.
So I see. And as far as your opponent?
That would be me, producer. Oh, Yayoi, I hope you realize how utterly reckless it is to challenge me to a game of shogi.
Oh, shit.
I don't pull my punches when it comes to board games. You're about to bear the full brunt of my skills, diligently cultivated against Kotori-san in her ample free time at the office.
Wow, you actually practice regularly? You could have a pretty tough time of it, Yayoi.
I know it'll be tough, but I'm a fully qualified idol now. I have to show them my brain is fully qualified too, or else. Alright, time to decide who goes first, Ritsuko-san. Rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, stop. We do that with a peace toss in shogi. Alright, let's start. We'll set both of our play clocks to 1 hour.
Over there, and over there. I'm under attack from everywhere. I can't move. Now what do I do? Oh, I know. Pass.
You're not allowed to pass your turn in shogi, Yayoi. And even if you were, it could only possibly be to your disadvantage.
Then I guess I have to use one of my captured pieces? Let me try putting a walk right here.
It's called a pawn, Yayoi, not a walk. Also, you're not allowed to drop it on the on that file. That's double pawning.
Double pawning? This isn't called a double walk, it's a double pawn.
No. She's mumbling to herself, trying to memorize it all.
Right, okay. It's called a double walk, it's called a double pawn. 1, 2...
Pawns can't move 2 spaces at once. Only 1 space at a time.
Are they playing chess?
They're playing shogi.
Shogi is a Japanese game similar to chess.
But in a way, it's kind of like you have. It's kind of like the army kind of play.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
It's like chess meets Risk.
Yes.
And the other thing about Shogi, in contrast to chess, is you're allowed to place captured opponents' pieces on the board to attack them.
Oh, cool. So make your enemies' pieces go against them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I guess you're both having a rough time of it, Yayoi with the game, and Ritsuko with the on-the-fly instructions.
Speaking of which, maybe you could step in and look after your own idol once in a while instead of making me do everything, please?
Right, sorry. Anything else you don't understand, Yayoi?
Producer! There's way too much to keep track of in this game. I think my brain is broken.
Say that line.
My brain is broken.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, this is nothing like Old Maid, but just keep on trying your best. Remember, it's an idol's job to keep up a positive attitude all the way to the end.
Positive attitude. So it's an idol's job to show off and look cool for everyone?
That's right. You're an ideal for everyone to try and live up to. So it's important that they see you always stand your ground and keep on going straight ahead, no matter how tough it gets.
Straight ahead. Got it. Next. Which piece do you think I should attack with next, producer? 'Cause I'm gonna have you play for me because I'm incapable of doing so.
Let's see. A powerful piece would be best here, I think. Try using your rook.
Straight ahead with my rook. Okay, here we go. Zoom.
Holy... You broke through my defense in a single move! Ugh, I did not see this one coming.
Sorry, the producer did it. That was it, producer. Ichigo's reeling. I think this might be the first time I've ever seen her make a face like this.
Try not to be overly cautious. You need to make the most of every good opportunity to press your attack.
Oh no! My king ended up getting captured. Please take care of yourself over there, Mr. King. Thank you for the match, Ritsuko.
Oh man, good on you for holding out all the way to checkmate without resigning.
Hmm?
Did you forget a line?
No, never mind. Why didn't you drop more of your captured pieces, Yayoi? You might have lasted long enough to turn it around if you used up that gold, or...
The gold. Well, yeah, but I didn't want to use it up. It feels like a waste to me to so easily spend gold I worked so hard to get.
Oh. Well, yes, I can see why you would feel that way about it.
Nice fight, Yayoi. I had no clue what was going on, of course, but I can tell you played a pretty impressive game.
Had it been chess, of course, I would have been more than happy to serve as your practice partner. Well, ladies, shall we return to our lessons?
Producer, I couldn't win after all.
Maybe not, but you still put up a perfectly good fight worthy of a fully qualified idol. That's what I think.
Ah! Why do you think that? I couldn't even put her in check once.
Maybe not, but you still played out that entire match to the end without giving up. It doesn't matter if you didn't have a particularly smart strategy. It's that never give up attitude that made everyone want to support you so enthusiastically. I don't know if that's something I would have expected from you back when we started.
Oh. Thank you very much, producer, but I'm the one who asked to play against her, so I just really didn't want to give up. However tough the going gets, an idol just keeps going for her fans. That's our job, right?
Once again, Yayoi seems to have grown a little after making it through her latest challenge. She's moving forward with her sights set on something more important than winning or losing, and I'm proud of her. What's going on?
I told Izumi this means she has to do Yodi's route now.
God,
She is now officially Yodi's voice.
With Yayoi having become a splendid rank B idol today, I decided to take her out to the beach. We had a few goals in mind: take a breather, do some training, and of course...
Producer! Let's play a game! Wanna play tic-tac-toe? Oh, do you know how to play?
I do. It's the game where we alternate drawing circles and X's and try to line them up, right? But how do you propose we play it? I don't have my notepad or any other kind of paper we could use with me.
Don't worry about that. We have all the paper we want right under our feet. We can draw a grid in the sand and play on that. Now, let our special training camp beach edition tic-tac-toe match begin. I'll make the first move. Ah! Oh no, that's your third X in a row. I lost again. Even though I've become such an amazing idol now, why can't I even win a simple game like this still?
I'm sorry about the typo. No, I'm pretty sure you did win this match, Yayoi.
How did I win?
Because we've had to run around all over the whole beach to have enough space to draw big enough grids, and you didn't even have to catch your breath once. I'm completely worn out.
Did neither one of us think to just erase the last one that we did?
You totally blew me away in the endurance category. I had no idea there was this much of a gap between us.
Oh, that's what you meant. Well, I worked really hard at my physical training here too, so I at least have confidence in my energy. But anyway, producer, there's something that's been bothering me lately. It's about this game training. Do you think maybe I'm just not actually that smart at all?
What? Yayoi, why would you think that?
I mean, no matter how much I practiced, I could never completely beat my friends at cards or any of those other games. What other reason could there be for that?
I think maybe... I hate to have to say this, but I gotta put it out there. Maybe it just wasn't your thing to begin with. The whole intelligence angle, I mean, it's possible, don't you think?
You had to come right out and say it. But that's the sort of feeling I was getting too. Like, maybe I'm just no good with that stuff. I'm happy you were willing to tell me honestly. Learning how to deal with even the things you're not good with is an important part of growing up, right?
That it is. And I'm also happy to see you taking such a positive attitude toward it, Yayoi. Which leads me to say this. I don't think you have to be so worried, even if it turns out we can't make you super smart right away. It's okay to develop a little at a time, just as much as you're able. Besides, it's not like there aren't other areas in which you've demonstrated substantial growth already.
Other areas? Hey, you're right! Like, I've learned to keep on trying as hard as I can until the end, even when things aren't going as well as I'd like. I feel like the skills I've learned from my game training have been amazingly helpful for my idol career.
The ability to stay focused on your work, however long it takes. That may well be one of the reasons you've made it this far. Well then, Yayoi, in approval of the concentration and physical stamina you've demonstrated today, you get a big, shiny medal from me.
Thank you so much! But someday, I'd like to get an even bigger medal. If I can beat the Extreme Live, would that mean you'll give me the biggest medal ever, producer?
The Extreme Live, huh? You're right. If you did clear such an incredible show, I would owe you as big a medal as you want.
So it's just a matter of how big I want it to be then. Oh, okay. Wait just a minute, please.
Yayoi, where are you going? Oh, I guess she's gonna draw it out.
Producer,
happily hopped up and down from all the way across her giant circle in the sand. She's only a breath away from earning that ultimate medal now. And so, with the curtains fallen over a flawless Extreme Live Extreme Clear for Yayoi.
I did it! I did it, producer! I took all those lessons! I played all those games! And now I finally totally beat the Extreme Live! I've never been so happy in my whole entire life!
Congratulations, Yayoi. That really was an incredible show. And just like you practiced, you didn't lose heart or give up all the way until the end.
If I was still the way I'd been before, maybe I might have. I didn't used to have anything else to teach me this kind of thing. I was always the one who had to be the big sister to look after all my younger siblings and didn't have any time to worry about myself. But ever since coming to the training camp, I've gotten a whole bunch of nice, wonderful big sisters to play with. And to teach me all kinds of new things. And to help make me stronger. It's all thanks to them. And it's all thanks to you, producer.
There's no way it's thanks to me, Yayoi. You're the one who had the sheer guts to take on all of those games to better yourself, no matter how tough they were. You didn't just play a lot, you learned a lot too.
Well, since the training camp was such a huge success for me, I guess there's nothing left to do except that one thing. Our ultimate congratulations celebration together.
Ultimate congratulations celebration? What's that?
Really, really big medal.
What's that? We going to shout bonsai together or something?
Nope. It's something even more exciting than that. Here, I'll show you. Put your hand up like this, please.
Like this?
Good. Now we're gonna have a high five. Ready? It's celebration of our extreme clear, extreme live high five.
Let's see.
Yay!
Point.
Yay! All right, that was perfect. We should do this every time we win from now on.
High five, huh? Yeah, that's pretty neat. Alright then, whenever a show of yours goes well, we'll celebrate with this.
Oh! Also, I just remembered, there's one more thing I want to do to celebrate today, producer. Would you be willing to play one more game of Othello with me? I was no match for you at all the first time, but I want to see how much I've grown since then.
Our first Othello match since the day we met, Sounds good to me. Let's go back to the camp then. We'll take the opportunity to have fun and reflect on all the progress you've made since then.
Ah! That means, no, I lost again. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Even though I'm such an amazing idol now,
Yayoi, you don't have to get so worked up over it. This is supposed to be a chance for us to look back on all the happy memories we've shared.
But it sucks! I guess I still have a long way to go as an idol and an Othello player. Until the day I'm finally able to beat you, producer, I'm never ever gonna leave this training camp. Let's do our best!
Well, don't expect me to let that day come so easily. She may have to bear the responsibilities of a big sister at her house, but when she's here with her big brother and sisters, we get to see her more innocent, childlike side. Congratulations on your Extreme Live, Yayoi. I promise I'll look after you, so that you don't ever have to stop working hard for your dreams.